thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. That is so basic, but you're either here because I text or call you and said, hey, follow my YouTube channel or check out my video, or you're really just stumbling across just researching about real estate and how to get into real estate, and if so, you are in the right place. But I am just going to, in this video, just digest everything that has to do with real estate pertaining to how to get started. I've had a lot of questions and a lot of friends and people DMing me and asking me, how did I start being in real estate? And I hope that's not shade. I'm just catching that, so I'm hoping that's not shade. But how to start into real estate, whether or not I took courses in class or online. So I started out my course, and I'm in Alabama, so this information is only pertaining to if you're in Alabama, and if you're in a different state, I would just check and make sure you know what to do, because I can only tell you about Alabama. But I started with a pre-license course, and that was $425, and that did include books and all the materials that I needed for the class. The instructor that I had, he was well qualified to even do the course. I mean, he's been in real estate for over 15 years. He has the knowledge, and I wanted to gain everything I could. So when I got out there, I knew everything. Well, you're gonna quickly learn you don't know everything in real estate, but I was well aware of certain things that I should know starting off. But that course, I mean, we had midterms, we had a final, but he gave us a lot of skills for us to use, you know, get us prepared for the state exam. So the pre-license course, it's going to be $425, and then after that, you have a certain amount of time to take your license exam, your state exam. Now the state exam is $75, and that's for each time. So if you don't pass the first time, it's $75 each time. So knowing that, that was a little nerve-wracking, just because I didn't want to pay $75 more than once, twice, 3 times. I've heard people that's taken the course 5, and I was just like, that's not something I could do. I guess I could do, but it's just gosh, that's so tedious, and you don't really want to do it. So when you're about to take the state exam, I would highly recommend doing some type of test prep, which is really good. Actually, a lot of wherever you're going to take your course, they should actually offer a test prep. I know the course that I took offered it. It also offered a Saturday class so we could come and get some help with real estate math, and that's also what I did, because that actually is a part of the real estate exam. If no one has told you that, I'm telling you right now that that's a part of the real estate exam, and you need to know every concept and be a pro in those areas because you don't know how many questions you're going to get on the state exam. That's math. Luckily, when I took the exam, I only had about 2 math questions, I think, or maybe 5. I can't really remember, but it was not a lot at all, and I was so happy. Yeah, I was just really happy. But you do need to know math, so please don't forget that. But there are a lot of test preps, and I would advise. I didn't do a test prep course, only a math course, because even though I have recently got my real estate license to sell, I've actually been working in real estate for 2 years now, and I've just been working with different realtors and being over an entire marketing department at the brokerage that I'm actually licensed at. So I wouldn't say I had a leg up, but I kind of knew certain aspects of real estate just because of dealing with other realtors, and I would just talk to them about different stuff, and they actually helped me with concepts and math and everything. So I was really thankful to have that support system, not just my personal support system, but also in the work environment too. So I would just say another thing, just although you're going to do the test prep, just have a support system, because you're going to really need one. So when you do pass the state exam, because I'm hoping that everyone passed on the first try, you will apply for your temporary license. Now your temporary license is $150. Now with your temporary license, it only lasts for a year, and within the 6 months to stay active, you need to complete your post-license course. Now your post-license course is $200. Now, if you don't want to be active, you can do the post-license course in the later half of the 6 months. You just remember you won't be active, so you can't really do anything pertaining to real estate. So just keep in mind about that. So once you do, of course, your temporary license is expired, within the 6 months to being active, you get your original license. Once you do that, and that's $170, you have to apply to get that. Now, with your temporary license, once you get it, you have to do like fingerprints and pay for like a certificate. The fingerprints are $47, and then like the license certificate's $10. So that's not bad. Now you will have to pay a one-time fee for a recovery fund, and that's $75, but it is it's just one time, so that's good. You do have to do your MAR orientation and also pay MAR dues. Now, when you pay your MAR dues, it's depending on whenever you start like your course and then take the state exam and then apply for your temporary license, you'll have to pay like a prorated rate. So you'll technically be paying like 3 different times within the year of fees. I started my course in February, ended the class in April, took the exam. So in May, I had to pay my prorated fees for everything, and that's like your MAR dues, your MLS dues, and your e-keys, like your SUPRA to open up doors when you go show your houses. So I had to pay that, and that was about like $1,260. And then in July, we're in July, but this month I had to pay the annual MAR dues. So that was $1,260, and then July I paid, I believe it's $475, $475. So I paid that. And then when the year starts back over in January, I'll pay MLS dues and e-key dues. So just keep in mind that you do have annual fees. But if you're actively working in real estate and actively advocating for your clients, and you're just very transparent, and you're that person that everyone wants you to help them, you shouldn't have a problem, and those fees will, you'll have funds for those fees. So I would say like the first year and a half, because remember when the year starts back over, you're having to pay dues, the annual dues. I would say it's about like $2,800. So whether it's your online or in person, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you have two options. It doesn't matter how you get into real estate pertaining to that aspect, but if you want to make it happen, you have two options. And also, if you want to know other things about real estate, just stay tuned to this channel, and I will give you the scoop and what everyone's saying now, the tea about real estate, and also my experiences about real estate as well. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.